So, it's been quite some time since I've uploaded a video, but yeah, nevertheless, I'm here because I've been getting so many questions in my DMs and also in real life. That is how to basically get lean, right? And I'm so sick and tired of people just trying to like sell you stuff, like quote unquote like cookbooks, diet plans, or supplements, all of that stuff. I'm sure, yeah. I mean, take this stuff and you'll get lean in no time. All of this bullshit, right? And it's filled in this whole like YouTube fitness space that people are just trying to say that, hey man, yeah, just take creatine, just take fat burners, just take what was that, yeah, L-carnitine, right? And you'll lose fat in no time, right? I'm sick and tired of just people like sell you stuff, right? And um like lean is the law, right? I'm not gonna lie. Lean, of course, like lean is the law because and also before I like dive too much deep into this topic, I should say that don't like confuse like lean with like skinny, right? I'm not talking about like skinny people, right? But then again, we also have those subdivision where we have like skinny people that are also fat, like skinny fat, right? Where they don't have any um like muscle, right? But they like store some kind of fat percentages in their body, like the fat distribution is fucked up, right? Their arms are skinny, they have no shoulders or whatsoever, but they have a like a bloated face. Their like face is really like puffy, and they have a huge amount of fat in their tummy and their lower back region where like to a certain point they have love handles, all that stuff. But let's not confuse like skinny with lean, right? What I'm talking about is having muscles without the fat, right? And of course, you're gonna have some healthy body fat percentage like 10, 12, 13%, like anything between, like sub 10%, like to 15%. I think it's fine, like more than like good enough for you, like depending on your age. But yeah, um, the diet is the key, right? And I'm going to like touch upon very, very important points in this video. Like, so make sure to watch this video in its entirety because like this is the secret that no one tells you, right? Everyone is just trying to like sell you stuff. Everyone is just trying to like sound novel. So you have this dopamine hit. Oh shit, like I've never heard that before, right? Sorry, I don't know what that. I've never heard that before, right? But yeah, like this is the kind of response that they're trying to spark in your brain that, yeah, like this information is new. So of course it has to work, right? But what you don't know is that they are just trying to get viral. They're trying to like, maybe sell their stuff to you. So that's all there is to it. But nevertheless, diet is the point. If you're not eating clean, if you're not like eating below your maintenance calories, you'll never lose fat. Doesn't matter how many or what kind of like supplements you take. It really is, like it doesn't matter. As long as your diet is shit, you know, I mean, it doesn't matter how good of your like supplement stack is, you're never gonna go lean, right? And also like training is a really good like an important part of it. Like do what like what you enjoy, right? For me, I really enjoy like lifting weights, but I also included a form of like cardiovascular exercise, right? Which is like running. Like recently one of my friend got me into running, and I've been so grateful to him because uh, you and the reason I'm bringing this up is because choosing your form of enjoyable cardiovascular exercise, like cardiovascular like enjoyment time, is really important, right? Because the most important muscle is what? Of course, you know it, it's heart, right? Like some gonna like argue with me, it's brain, but it's the heart that's pumping your like the blood into your brain. So that's how you can think about it, right? So the most important muscle is heart, right? So you got to train it. And of course we're going to get those memes like train your heart till failure. But nevertheless, yeah, train your heart really good, like make it strong. So that's the most important muscle. And pick a pick a really enjoyable good cardiovascular exercise that you really like really enjoy. It doesn't have to feel like punishment, right? So for me, my friend got me into running, and I've been really enjoying it, right? Because uh I'm also gonna give kind of like a cliche. Yeah, it's really, like maybe cliche if you guys, hear it, but like weightlifting for me is kind of there, right? Because yeah, it's all right because I've done it for a long period of time, over half a decade, and I know that's not a super long period of time, but I have done it almost every single day of those half a decade period of time, right? There has been only those, like, I'm in circumstances where I'm ill or I couldn't go to the gym, like possibly even if I try. Maybe due to some emergencies. Those are the only days that I took off. Otherwise, I didn't take off any days. But keeping in mind, I also, put my recovery, at a really high pedestal, right? But anyways, so yeah, I know, what I'm gonna hit in the gym, like if I go to the gym, right? I have a plan. It's kind of not that challenging for me anymore because um then again, like, people are gonna think that I'm just, speaking out of my ass. I'm trying to boost up my ego when I say that. I know it, right? Like, I've been a super skinny guy. I've been, somewhat fat because I dirty bulk. But then again, right now, okay, let's do this. But right now, as you can see, right, uh, as you can see, I'm also lean, right, and also more, muscular, right. So I've done it, right. I've been lean. I've been somewhat fat, and I'm lean with muscle, right. So I know what it takes to basically be lean and not being skinny, right? Because I've been skinny and I've been fat, and now I'm lean with muscle. So that's what I mean when I say, lean is the law, not skinny. Saying, pick a really enjoyable cardiovascular exercise that like really enjoy apart from gym. It doesn't have to be running, right? It doesn't have to be running because like I do it because I like it. Like, it's really challenging for me. And like, the gym was boring at a certain point, and if you're someone who has been lifting for a long time, you know it, right? Like, you just go to the gym as a part of the day. Like, you don't even think about it. Like, you already have a program. Your diet is on point, right? You eat clean. Which, by the way, I'm going to explain, like, all of this advice is really good. Like, like motivational stuff and vague information is really good. But Adi, like, tell me what to actually eat. I'm going to tell you, right? Like, this video, I don't know for how long it's going to be, but anyways, I like, this is something that has been on the top of my head for a really long time. So I thought about me to, make a video about it after, I don't know, like, hosting you guys for so long. But yeah, apart from weightlifting, choose a really enjoyable cardiovascular exercise: cycling, swimming, trekking, basketball, football, running, whatever that is. For me, it's running at the point of time that I'm in right now. Now, I'm just gonna have to say that everything comes down to diet. Like, everything comes down to what you ingest in your body. And the more deeper version of it is your gut health is everything. Like, everything, like, down to how you feel, how you perform, how your mood is, how your motivation level are, how your dopamine system is, how your nervous system is, everything, comes down to diet. That's how important it is. So it's not only about getting lean, like, you're only gonna like follow through uh getting lean diet for so long, right? As long as your diet is on point, as long as like your gut health is on point, as long as your food addiction is on point, right? Like, your food addiction is in check, right? So that's the right terminology. But anyways, so these are the things that really matter at the end of the day. So I'm going to tell you, right, what to eat and what not to eat. And also, I made a video that like cookbooks, diet plans, all of that stuff are really a scam, right? Because you don't like need all of those things. What you need is clarity that I'm going to give you right now in this video. Which, by the way, if you have to ask me that, what kind of food I need to eat, which means you haven't really seen all of my videos. And yeah, fair enough. I also ask you to, like, check the top link in the description, something like that. Which, by the way, I will not have anything in under this video, but all of the other videos I have, check the top link in the description, something like that. And I'm asking you to maybe be like, book a call with me, in order for you to basically have a one-on-one consulting with me for, one-on-one coaching. But yeah, sure, like, but all of my videos are for free. Like, every single knowledge that I give on YouTube is for free, right? So, and it's for your good, right? I don't withhold anything. Like, every single knowledge that I've gained and I've learned and I've practiced on myself, based on my experience, I give it all away for free. So make sure to watch those videos. But yeah, nevertheless, just see the food that you're about to eat, right? So maybe you're watching this video in the morning, afternoon, evening, whatever that is. Just see the food that you're about to eat, or the food that you know, like did eat just a few hours ago. Just see it and just think about it, that did this food exist that maybe hundreds or thousands of years ago? If the answer is yes, go ahead and eat it. Absolutely no problem with that. Absolutely no problem with that. The reason is that is hundreds and thousands of years ago, processed food didn't existed. So what did exist is chicken, rice, right? Like any form of meat, right? Vegetables, fruits, milk, butter, ghee, like peanuts, like these are all of the things that did exist hundreds of years ago, right? So just like look at the food that you're about to eat, right? If it's pasta, if it's chips, if it's hamburgers, if it's, I don't know, whatever, whatever fancy foods that you have seen, and like, coaches preach that, hey, food doesn't have to be like bland, it could be tasty. You can make it tasty this way. So yeah, just eat the food that you're, about to eat. And if it like did exist hundreds of thousands of years ago, yeah, eat, right? And also, like, there's like a different mindset that you could use, which is see the food that you like about to eat, and if it didn't come from animal, soil, right? If it didn't come from animal or soil, just don't eat it, right? So obviously, animal means you can eat animals, right? And from soil means, which means like rice, wheat, right? Bread is fine. And then milk, right? Like fruits, vegetables, peanuts, all that stuff. So that's really it, right? Like, do the kind of exercise that you enjoy, of course, apart from weightlifting, because it's really the cardio. It's really the diet. Above all is the diet, right? And I have touched upon this point so many times that I think it's going to be boring for you if I start speaking about it even more, which is the food, like addiction part, right? See for food that for what it is, fuel, right? And of course, of course, if you don't eat much, what's going to happen? Your body's going to lose weight, of course. Like, provided you eat a lot of protein, a good amount of good fats, and somewhat carbohydrates, just the amount that you need, right? If you eat your food based on this macronutrients percentages, right, you'll get lean in no time, right? I mean, look at me, right? Like, just go to my Instagram. You'll have the like clarity that, okay, not like, shit like this is coming from someone who has already done it, right? Anyways, that's all I've got for this video. Yeah, like, just to recap, diet is really the main reason, right? Apart from the supplements. I mean, it doesn't matter how good of a supplement stack that you have. If your diet is shit, if you're not eating clean, yeah, that's it. And your cardiovascular exercise. Apart from weightlifting, do some cardio, right? You like the most important muscle is heart. Like, train it, and the side effects of cardiovascular training is you will get lean. Of course, like fat is the best. Like, fat is the best fuel for energy. So of course your body is gonna burn fat as an energy storage just when you're doing some kind of exercise, right? So yeah, that's all I got for the video, and yeah, hoping to catch you in the next video soon, I guess, or maybe not so soon. But yeah, anyways, I'm having a lack of ideas because I think I pretty much covered every single important topic. But yeah, like, comment down below if you want me to make a video about any other topic. Yeah, bye.